Welcome back to NBA 2K TV. It's playoff season, my favorite season.
And that means NBA 2K25 is packed with playoff goodies.
And you don't want to miss what my team is serving up. Take a look.
Postseason energy has arrived in the playoff spotlight sim in my team. Head to the challenge menu for a huge opportunity to collect a star player card from every postseason team, including 16 pink diamond player cards available now in round.
Feeling you, MP.
You were the top rookie last month and every month.
Ejections and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Fans, single game tickets and ticket packages are still available for upcoming home games. Be sure to visit us online or see your nearest ticket booth to secure your tickets.
And fans, please be sure to attend Cup Bag Day. Attendees will receive a complimentary team cup bag.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the game?
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for MP.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games.
It really
He's
has.
playing
My
to his
turn back and
strengths,
starting
taking
line
smart
with me.
shots, and we'll see if he can
Better
keep this
now.
momentum going.
And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Miles Turner. Shepard is out there with Andrew Nimhart. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's MP in at the power forward position. And for the Heat, Alec Burks is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. I'm sure you've heard this from MP by now, but he's got his eyes set on running away with Rookie of the Year.
And you have to admire the confidence that MP has. He believes he can be the Rookie of the Year, but he also understands that he can't do it by just putting up individual numbers. Team success is an important part of the equation.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Hey there, guys. Well, there's a lot of excitement coming into this game with a couple of Rookie of the Year candidates on the roster. When I asked MP about it, he said, I've had this game circled on my calendar for a while now. I'm ready to show I'm at the top of this class. Guys, I like this confidence.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Thanks, Allie. Should be a great battle to watch. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
NBA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Count it from distance.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Highsmith. Back to Mitchell. And here's Adebayo. Now Mitchell. They set the pick to halt the run. Here's where. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! Tremendous play. Attacks, then kicks it back.
Yeah, that's something these guys are always perfecting. Beautiful loft on the assist.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Burks. Pass to Adebayo. Lets it fly. The rebound by MP.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Nembhard, the pass to MP. Here's Shepherd, checked by Mitchell. The three ball. Another three for Indiana.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Burks passes to Adebayo. Outside Mitchell, back to Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell from deep. Indiana with a rebound. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work.
Here's Mitchell. The Pacers making their last shot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Highsmith, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Out to the wing, Turner for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist of the night. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. It's a 13-point game. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. And he lobs it up.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. To the middle. Nembhard outside. Pass to MP. Driving inside. Oh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Heat trail by 16. Now here's Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Right wing from behind the arc. The shot off that time.
Shepherd. Damn it.
MP outside. From downtown. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7. Showing no signs of letting up.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside for Mitchell. There's a screen. Fires for three. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thanks, B.A. The Clippers transaction just now public. Their front office is in action ahead of the trade deadline. They wanted somebody who could run the offense, get the ball where it needs to go, and play with fire on the defensive end. Marcus Smart is all of that and more. The quintessential glue guy. I'm told they could not be happier to bring in Smart.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Now here's Burks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, and it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Indiana. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Turner. And here's MP. There's the 3. Highsmith grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
MP's shot is off. Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Inside. And Burks gets it to go.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin's checked in. Adebayo with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Pass to Ware. The 3 is up. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. MP finds Toppin. Kicks it out to MP. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Heat with some changes. Jovic, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Anderson comes in for Highsmith. And it's Rozier in for Mitchell. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Rozier outside. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana leading by 21. To the inside. Here's Nembhard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Rozier, the pass to Anderson.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Ware's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Now here's MP, guarded closely. Pass to Neesmith. And here's MP from outside. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 29 points.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Toppin. Still without a bucket. That one falls.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Rozier looking around to the paint. From the top of the key, Indiana with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Toppin. Back to MP. From the low block. Again, Indiana.
Yeah, excellent focus from MP. Refusing to let the D dictate his shot selection.
Here's Ware. Rozier outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Nembhard, good.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Nembhard, the pass to MP. Now Matherin. Robinson defending. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 36 points. Here's Rozier. No points so far. Anderson with a screen. They need this. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Nembhard.
Well, this is where Rozier loves to be. He's a scorer by nature, and he's a knockdown free throw shooter.
Miami making a switch here. Burks is checked in. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Indiana on offense. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
Number 42, Kevin Love.
Here's Robinson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. 6 to shoot. Love a screen on Matherin. Robinson for 3. Sinks the tray. MP with it. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Indiana with a commanding lead.
Damn, took me out right.
Changes here for the Pacers. MP's checked in for Turner. Jackson comes in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Nembhard. Adebayo with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Highsmith. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Ware. Jacks up a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Matherin at the 2 with Nesmith at the 3. Isaiah Jackson is out there with MP. And it's Shepherd in at the point. Now here's Mitchell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
There's Nesmith with a 3. For Miami, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of the season. So I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or 2 has yet to emerge.
From deep, MP fires in the triple. MP's got 41.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
From 12 feet, Mitchell misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He picked up 49 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Burks, following the bucket by the Pacers. Matherin with a rebound. Matherin's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP, the pass to Jackson.
Someone got to cut. Matherin cut.
MP against Adebayo. Here's Matherin.
Good way to push off.
And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Adebayo.
Let him shoot it.
Back to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Indiana.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Can't miss that.
Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Burks. Here's Highsmith. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Burks showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Why am I the
1:46
point
left in the second period. Jackson, the pass to MP. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 44.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Ware. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
They swipe it. Here's Highsmith. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
MP, the pass to Jackson. And here's Shepherd for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Burks for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Well, the Pacers shooting with some fire. 66% in this one.
Quick to the basket.
Down low.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Neesmith passes to Jackson. Back to MP for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Ware missing.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And here's Adebayo. He had 31 in the win against New Orleans.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
MP getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes. And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
They've got Alec Burks. He's out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Adebayo in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 49 in the game.
Well, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
And he's going for the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. 4-3. Rebound Miami. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Now Adebayo. He's got 12. Five to shoot. Fires the three. The rebound by Nembhard. And so MP will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Takes a three. The rebound by Ware. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. On the wing, Burks. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
No,
this
wait,
is
is
his
it
second
not?
trip to the line in the game.
I was out of bounds.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Hits the trifecta.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Burks no good. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. MP outside, takes the 3, connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Out of bounds.
Take me out. Come on.
The Heat call time here. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just
Right,
guarding
I'm about
him
to
a
score
little more
80
tightly
points.
on the perimeter, or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Robinson. Here's Jovic. This one for 3. The rebound by Nesmith.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's MP. Rebound Miami.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Indiana's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. The 3 is up.
You're not even on.
Good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anderson passes to Jovic. It's Robinson, high post. Lets the 3 fly. Jovic's shot is off. And for the Pacers, they're shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And what's another 60-point game for him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he's now within reach of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. Rozier gets the bucket.
We know Terry Rozier is a very assertive three-point shooter. He will not hesitate beyond the arc.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Love. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. So it's Miami now. Here's Jovic. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Pacers out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making...
You're going to take me out for the whole rest of the game. No, you're not.
Change here for Miami. And the Pacers also making a change. MP's checked in for Bradley. To the paint. Here's Burks. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Shepard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the floor for Indiana, we've got Walker. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Shepard. Then it's MP, and it's Nesmith in at the small forward position.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Back to Adebayo. Pass to Ware. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. MP, the pass to Nembhard. From deep, MP. He drops it from range. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Outside Burks. And here's Adebayo. From deep, Mitchell. Walker pulls down the board.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. Adebayo grabs the board. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Highsmith. Back to Mitchell. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Can't hit that one.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin.
Bro. That's what I'm talking about.
You in the headset. No,
A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun one.
We're gonna get pregnant.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Attention Nets fans. There are limited tickets still available for future home games. To practice. At forward. 6'8".
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the GA. We are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. MP out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Shepard, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Here's MP from down in the low post. It goes.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Back to Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early.
How is that my fault?
This should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
MP, no good. Now, here's Melton. D right on him. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Sharp, that's good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's MP. The rebound by Johnson.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Shoots over Nembhard. And the shot is long.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got his second basket of the night.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Now here's Johnson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's MP. And that one drops for him. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Here's Johnson. 11-point game his last outing. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Now here's Johnson. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves. It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Williams against Mathurin. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the Nets miss again. Outside Mathurin. That's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Down low. In transition. Here come the Nets. Johnson. And Johnson is right there. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Now, here's Melton. Following the miss by MP. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Melton kicks to Johnson. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
A nice shot by MP. Brooklyn with the ball, leading by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our... terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Now here's Johnson, following the miss by MP. Here's the three. Can't get it to drop. Made three. Missed two from the field. To the paint. Here's Turner. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Melton kicks to Johnson. Fires for three. Cameron Johnson, and that's good. Johnson's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets. Pacers trail by 8. MP dishes to Turner.
Oh my God.
Here's MP.
Got it.
Johnson with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Melton passes to Williams. Inside. Johnson left side. Nobody near Melton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Turner. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, hustle play by Turner in transition, giving his all to be there to finish that fast break.
On the wing, Williams. Defended by Mathurin. And the foul called on MP. Nets leading by 8. You've got Wilson. Whitehead out there with Williams. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. MP finds Jackson. Back to MP. Jackson trying to break free. MP, no good. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Wilson the pass to Whitehead. Back to Wilson. Williams for 3. Second chance shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
MP, no good.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's in.
And Claxton throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Neesmith, the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Pass to Claxton. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's 7 points for Nick Claxton.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Whitehead. Emhart covering. There's Williams with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got himself going down his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to MP. Here he goes. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers trail by 11. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Williams. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Here's Whitehead. Still yet to score. Pass to Claxton. Here's Watford. The Nets working the ball around now. Now Williams. Shot clock at 6. Claxton the pass to Wilson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Nets leading by 13. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Williams for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
The Nets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. He misses the free throw. Lewis checked in for Williams. And he's good on the second. Pacers trail by 14. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Lewis. Johnson finds Watford. Johnson outside to the middle. Shoots a fader, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside for Jackson. And here's MP for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Right wing. It's tipped. What a move, MP.
Well,
MP.
If you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Sharp, covered by MP. There's the drive, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
MP kicks to Jackson. MP against Sharp. MP passes to Nembhard. Here's MP. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Whitehead. Out to the right wing. Johnson in the corner. Back to Wilson. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers trail by 15. Down low. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 7 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Watford with it. He has 5. He was all alone on that. Johnson's got 20.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's
here we go.
around the perimeter ready
It's
to
going to be a
fire.
game of freaking rebounds and assists here. I'm not going to score that many points.
Have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He finished with 52 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Watford. The Pacers making the shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Nets have been shooting right around 75% the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Whitehead, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Wilson. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin comes in for Jackson, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's Sharp missing. Pacers trail by 15, and a wide open look for MP. The three-pointer no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at...
Oh my God, take me out.
Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Want to build the big lead? Get yourself to the line. These guys have done it by pushing the action. They've been relentless.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for... And that is it for half.
And with a big gap on the score. Fisher's making a switch here. MP's checked in. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by MP.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
Richard, take a look at DeAnthony Melton's game. A combo guard, and size him up for us.
He's one of the combo guards that every team
wants
to have on their roster. He can hit an open three, but he can also guard a #1 offensive player on the other end and take the challenge every single time.
You can't take me out already, guys.
Called the Nets. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade? With multiple years remaining on their contract.
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
A relative newcomer, but MP,
we're down 27.
Let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
Here's Whitehead, still without a basket. A shot by Wilson, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. MP finds Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Rebound, Brooklyn.
How do you miss that?
Who is outside? Inside. Here's Watford. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Watford's got his third bucket of the night.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Back to MP. Second shot opportunity. Can't
Oh
hit from
my
in close. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Nets. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. The Pacers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Pass to Shepard. Back to MP. Claxton with the steal. Here's Lewis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lewis has got his first points of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Nets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Down 29
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Claxton the pass to Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
So the wing on the left. Claxton the pass to Whitehead. Offline with his three. The Pacers shooting 47% from the field in the third. MP dishes to Toppin. Pass to Nembhard. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
There we
And the
go. There we
one-hand
go.
slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Claxton with it. To the paint. Fades away. The shot by Watford, no good. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
We're down 25.
Pass to Claxton. Lewis on the way. Here's Whitehead. Now Watford. 10 points for him. 5 on the clock. Lewis with the three. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over to the left wing. Neesmith. Good.
Yeah.
MP picking up
All right,
the
down
assist.
22.
MP's got 5 assists in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Watford. Claxton a screen on Toppin. Watford passes to Claxton. Here's Whitehead. Lewis on the way. Watford with it. Here's Wilson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wilson's got 7 points in the game. Inside from 6 feet. Neesmith can't get it to
Gotta
go.
be joking, man.
Lewis with the three. And the last shot at the buzzer.
Down
doesn't go in
25
for him.
going into the last
3
quarter.
quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over
We're
already.
really on a
Nets out in
28
front,
game win streak.
running away
32
with
game win streak.
2K Sports back
Yeah,
in a moment
it's all
here
good.
in Brooklyn.
Right here.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the
We're gonna have to
playmaking
run the
duties
freaking
with this
plays
much skill.
fast.
Not just playing selfishly,
Can I get a foul
but also
call,
making
bro?
a
Oh
smart
my
decision with the ball.
god. Yeah, there we go.
And as we head into the
Yeah.
fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the
23-point
works
game.
or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Watford
Alright,
out
there we
there
go.
with
Down
Wilson.
22.
Then there's
We can cut
Nicholas
it to like
Claxton.
10
And it's
points when
Whitehead,
there's 5
and
minutes.
it's small
We should be
forward.
fine. We're gonna
So
be on
that's
a
the
run.
lineup for Brooklyn.
Like
Pass
a
to
10-0
Claxton.
run, at least.
Here's Whitehead.
Better than that.
Screen by Claxton.
This guy can shoot, and there he goes again.
Whitehead's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion